I'm here with Joey Berriatua
Yep.
from Tinman Elite. Second place here at the Penn Relay Steeplechase. Cold, wet conditions.
Yeah.
What's a guy like you think of it?
Well, I mean, I pulled out all the stops. I brought the arm sleeves. I brought these glasses to like try and block the rain, which worked. But that corner over there was so damn bright and I couldn't see a thing, so I ripped them up like 5 minutes in. But it was a great race. This is my first time at Penn Relays, and this is like a bucket list race, you know? Like I never really thought I'd be good enough to be in these races, so I'm really glad to be here and just to be able to compete with some of these top guys, so it's really exciting.
Had you heard there were more fans when, you know, previously dreamed of coming here than on a night like this? People seem to have left.
They're all coming tomorrow, surely, because the on guys are running. So if this was 2019, everybody be here for the tin. I'm sorry, that was, can't say that.
So, all right. You guys took it conservatively in the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, no one really wants, even with the rabbit up front pushing, no one wanted to take it.
Yeah.
In conditions like this to block the wind. But the last lap was quick.
Yeah.
And Andy, you know, really took off there. I mean,
yeah.
Tell me what happened that last 100 meters.
Like, I told myself not to take the lead until the last lap, but like, of course, out of the 6 guys racing, I was the one that couldn't find a line for the first 5 minutes. So I ended up going to the front just to like kind of just have a better line, have a better side of the hurdles, and then next thing you know, like, I'm leading it, and I was like, all right, push, and then you get here, and this headwind's so bad. And I'm like, don't be a hero with the headwind, like, run your race, take your time. If somebody wants to go around you, then go around. Of course, nobody did. And then Isaac took off with 350 to go hard. It's the hardest move I've ever seen anybody make on a track, even without barriers. And then Andy was right behind him. And my whole goal is just to beat as many of those guys as I can. You know, these are US finalists, and that's where I want to be. So I wanted to race against them, and I knew it'd take a fast last lap. And, you know, I consider myself getting third in that race because Andy fell, you know, and fell in the last barrier. And yes, second's great, but like, you know, somebody's not gonna fall every time, you know, so you got to be able to beat those guys. So it was just good to compete and just kind of find myself in that mix against guys that I want to be able to compete against.
We're used to seeing perfect conditions out in California, time trials. What's the value of the experience competing on a day like today? Well, because not everyone came. People signed up and are not here.
About 3 or 4 guys dropped. 2 of my own teammates for for illness reasons. So that was tough traveling alone. But in terms of the steeplers, but I mean, like, it's the first race of the year. Doesn't matter how the race goes. Like, you just got to be able to feel it within yourself that you're capable of doing what you're setting yourself out to do for the season. And for me, that's compete with the best guys in the country. And I think I did that a little bit today for what it was worth, like conditions, time. Like, I looked at the time, and of course I'm disappointed, you know, but like, who cares about that? California is going to be nice next weekend, and there's going to be twice as many guys that I want to be able to compete against. So I know, like, from a fitness perspective, I'm in a really good spot. Mentally, I have a really good idea of what I want to do. I know what I'm capable of, at least going to next weekend, and then we can go from there in terms of like more fitness or more practice.
There's a new member of Tinman Elite. Are you the godfather? Has that been official yet?
You know, her middle name is James, which I think Drew named after my middle name, even though it is also his middle name. So we got a nice little team of middle name James in there. But oh my God, I met her the other day, and she's literally the smallest thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never met any living thing that young, you know. I'm so happy for him. It's so incredible. Happy for him and Sandy, of course. Like, yeah, Sam straight up cried. I teared up a little bit when
Sam's
we saw
very easy to make cry.
Sam prepped himself. He's like, I gotta cry. You know, like, no, it was so genuine. It was such a beautiful experience, and we're so happy for him. And he's just like, he's like a whole different person now. You know, like during the pregnancy, you could tell he's a little stressed, and now he's like, I'm so relaxed. I have such a clear mind about what I want to do, like, and what life means. You know, it's like dad strength 101. So I'm really excited for him and Sandy and for the season for him.
Cool, Joey. Well, congrats today.
Thanks, Kyle.
It takes a village.
Yeah, it takes a village.